Hi, today I'm going to talk about a really important topic of thoughts. You see, your thoughts are one of your most valuable currencies in your life. So if I had a barometer here called a thought barometer, and one end is positive and the other end is negative, where would you put yourself? Are you someone who's naturally optimistic and positive, or do you have a tendency to fall back into negative thinking? Either way, be aware that as humans, we have a negativity bias, which is why it's so easy to fall back into negative patterns, to think about what didn't work out, what you didn't do, what you haven't got done today, and all of that. So what happens then, because we have 70,000 thoughts every day or thereabouts, and most of them are the same ones repeated day in, day out, it's easy to become a ruminator on your thoughts. And if they're negative, you end up ruminating, and your ruminating has simply created a habit of thought. And here is where the first challenge is. Your habits are run in your subconscious mind, which is out of your conscious awareness. So it means you're not even aware of what you are thinking. The second problem is every thought creates a chemical which produces a feeling which you feel in your body. So now you're not just thinking negative thoughts or thinking about what you haven't done or berating yourself or beating yourself up verbally, you're also feeling the equivalent feeling. And we all know that what you think and what you feel dictates your behaviours. So that may be why you aren't getting the results that you want in your life. And before you know it, you now have a habit of feeling whatever it is, thoughts, feelings that go with ruminating, maybe a bit depressed, frustrated, deflated, disappointed. Or if you're worrying about things that haven't happened, you might have anxiety. Either way, they're going to pull you away from what you actually want and the life that you want to live. Now, the other challenge here is that your body does not know the difference between what is real and what is a memory. So now you're thinking about the things that didn't happen in the past, for example, what you haven't done every day. You're feeling the equivalent. So you're getting up in the morning thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same old feeling, probably doing a lot of the same old things, just the things that have to be done every day, wondering why you can't create the results that you want or create a new future. You're stuck in that person who thinks and feels the same way every day. And if you're somebody who berates yourself, you're making it worse. Now, I've lived the consequences, so I know this to be true. On the other hand, when you start to change your thinking, you can create magnificent results by thinking positively and focusing on what you do want. Now, the key to remedy this is to rewire your brain. And the first step I'm going to share today, it's a simple 3-step process, is you must start to spy on your thoughts. You've got to become aware of what you're thinking. Remember, many of your thoughts are habits, which means you're not even aware of them. So the first step begins with O, and that is observe. You must start to observe your thoughts with no judgment. Become curious to raise the level of awareness. The second step is to release the negative thought. Now, don't fight, don't argue. I'll go into this at another day. Simply either go delete, or you can imagine like a cloud, just let it float by with no judgment, or you can imagine swooshing it away. Whatever works, works. There's no one size that fits all. You may be more visual and you like make a picture and send that picture away. Or you may like to make a noise or say delete. The third step begins with R, and it's replace. And this is a really important step, to replace that negative thought with something more positive. And there are a few key tips in how to replace the thought, which must be done consistently so that you literally rewire your brain and create a new habit of thought. Because with a new habit of thought, you will have a new feeling, and therefore you will then be able to create new behaviours and carve new results in your life. So whatever level you are in your life, you will have some thoughts that are stopping you from reaching the next level, whatever it is for you. So remember, you can either stay where you are, or you can do something differently and work on changing it. ORR. So I hope that was helpful. Next time I will share with you some really important tips in how to rewire yourself by programming yourself correctly. In the meantime, go forth and observe your thoughts. Thank you, Mandy, Mindset for Success.